joining us. Opening day baseball on the show. It's the San Francisco Giants taking on the New York Yankees. First pitch coming at you right after the break. Just about set to go now and getting to start. Garrett Cole, what do we have on him?
Comes into this start sporting a lifetime ERA just over 3. He's been pretty great for most of his big league career. Can't wait to watch him in this one.
Here's Lamont Wade Jr.
Leading off the afternoon for San Francisco, the first baseman, Lamont Wade Jr.
The pitch. Oh, and the zone doesn't get the call. And here we go in 2023. And a pitch. There's the strike at the knees. The 1-1. Hot shot to third. Over to first. And a quick out, number 1. And let's take a look at the lineup. The sluggers in this lineup might not be too happy about the fact that the wind is blowing in today, Chris.
Yeah, and you hear pitchers talk about how good it feels when the wind is at their back. And for hitters, you almost feel like beyond just the pitcher coming at you, you've got this other force coming against you. So important to try to get on top of the ball in terms of hitting line drives, maybe really hard ground balls with a good exit velocity that'll get you a base hit, because it's very frustrating. You just hit one on the screws, think it's going to go out of the ballpark, and a guy is camped underneath it in front of the warning track.
And there's the strike. Chris, you look at Garrett Cole, and he changed in terms of his profile. He threw a lot of sinkers when he was with the Pirates, when he went to use seamers and more reliance on the breaking ball. Next offering is fouled back.
Yeah, you credit the analytics and just the great system that the Astros have notoriously had in terms of helping pitchers really discover their potential. But yeah, it's got a great fastball. He's very confident in it, but sometimes that can also hurt him, giving up a lot of home runs.
One down, base is empty. Line drive, base hit.
Batting third.
Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Runner on at first with one gone. And now it's Wilmer Flores. And that one ripped into right. And that's just foul. In 2022, Garrett Cole set the Yankees single-season strikeout record with 257 punch-outs. Pretty amazing mark for that historic franchise. That one ripped left field. Cabrera ranging back some more. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Well, off the bat, I thought for sure it had enough to get out of here, but that wind's kind of blowing in from left, and I think that's what made the difference.
Here's Jack Peterson. Foul ball. Here's your 1. That misses off the outside edge. And he pumps it a strike. Conforto off of first with 2 away. Battling here as he fouls it away. And a pitch. He goes down looking. So the Giants leave 1. And now the Yankees will see what they can do. No score. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back now in the Bronx. And on the mound in this one, Logan Webb.
4-pitch guy. He's got some options to work with in terms of keeping hitters off balance. So we'll see how he decides to utilize those weapons through this start here, and whether or not he's able to mix them all in early, or if he wants to hold something back a little bit later, maybe second, third time through the order, and give them something they haven't seen. It's tough when you know a guy's got that in his back pocket. As a hitter, you really have to stay on your toes.
DJ LeMahieu, the next to hit, takes ball 1. The pitch. Yeah. And now 2 balls and a strike. And now 2-2.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Comes a 2-2. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, he should get some fist bumps when he gets back into the dugout, because even though he strikes out, he saw a lot of pitches and he battled. And this is a long haul where you're trying to get that pitch count up as early as possible. So gave the guys behind him an opportunity to see what's working for this pitcher or not. But I tell you what, it's a nice job right there.
There comes an 0-2 to Judge. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3. 2 outs, base is empty. Anthony Rizzo steps to the plate. First offering misses the mark.
Boog, when we talk about Anthony Rizzo defensively, one of the things I like as a former outfielder is his ability to handle foul territory and just negotiate that sidewall to make some incredible catches.
Next offering is in for a strike. He's super aggressive, crashing at first base. He's one of the best throwers at first defensively. And, of course, he picks the ball in the dirt as well as anyone. One, 2 now. Next offering misses down and away. Left-hand batter waits. Got him. Strikes out the side to begin the game. What a start.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
Back in New York, all set for the start of the inning. Now at the plate, Mike Yastrzemski. Now the right-hander ready to go. Still no score. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
Next pitch is outside. Clyde Washington with home plate duties in this one.
A little bit of a low zone boot from Clyde. Nothing crazy, though. Pitchers that work consistently down around the knees and are able to command their off-speed stuff tend to have some pretty good success with him back there behind the plate.
The 2-0 is in for a strike. How much were you aware of the umpire scouting report, or even who was going to be umpiring?
Not a whole lot. I mean, there were a couple of umpires that weren't real good, but outside of that, you just kind of went into the game, especially back when I was playing.
Left-hand hitter waits. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. And the righty deals. Gets a piece and stays alive. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Oh, man, just locked him up with that slider, even though it caught a lot of the zone. And I think that tells you all you need to know about what he was looking for in the box, and it clearly was not that pitch.
Tyro Estrada to the plate. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Second inning here, no score. Next offering is fouled back. The 0-2. Swing and a miss, and he got him. Now 2 away. Back-to-back strikeouts to start the frame, and that's now 3 in a row.
Yeah, he's really settling in and getting a feel for his pitches, throwing them where he wants to right now. So we'll see how long he can keep this streak going.
Here's Brandon Crawford. That one's in there, 0-1. You know, Chris, Brandon Crawford made his big league debut May 27th, 2011 at Milwaukee, and he hit a grand slam.
One thing I've always admired about him is his ability to handle left.
That ends the inning, so we take a break. Nothing doing there for San Francisco. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Welcome back. Stepping in the long ball threat, Giancarlo Stanton.
The right fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
Here comes a pitch. Right through there for a strike. Singy, we think of Giancarlo Stanton with the big-time power as a baseball player, but he was actually recruited to play football at USC. Going 2 now. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Kicks and fires. Good job to fight that one off. The 0-2. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. Looks like he's picked up right where he left off.
Well, that pitch wasn't even close to being a strike, and that just goes to show you how defensive hitters can become when they're up against an 0-2 count. You're just hoping for a mistake somewhere near the zone that you can get the bat to, but right there he was clearly anxious. He was swinging when the ball left the hand.
And here it comes. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Bart pulls that one down, and there are 2 outs. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's Gleyber Torres. First pitch, and he just misses. Next offering is in for a strike. And that one fouled off. One, 2 now. Into center. Crawford on the move. Makes a nice running catch. And that is that. Down in order go the Yankees. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. Top half of the 3rd inning, and digging in for San Francisco, Blake Sabol, looking for his first big league hit right here. Cole back to work. And that one is lifted in the air. And Aaron makes a nice grab out there. And there's one down. Now it's J.D. Davis. Davis goes 6 feet 3 inches, 220 pounds, and he's usually a first baseman, but today he's the designated hitter. In there, and it's 0-1. Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole, he's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake. One guy that was really great once the count got to 2 strikes, Miguel Cabrera.
0-2 to Davis. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Top of the 3rd, no score. And down on strikes. And there's 2 down.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
The first baseman, Lamont Wade Jr.
Lamont Wade Jr., the next Giant to hit. He's 0 for 1. First offering misses badly for ball 1. And a pitch. That one's in there. And the count even 1-1.
He's gotten into a really good rhythm. Sat down 7 in a row. He just wants to get the baseball and deliver it as quickly as possible. Keep the momentum going.
And a base hit up the middle.
He was all over that one. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Michael Conforto will climb in. In there for strike 1. Line drive, base hit. Wade around second, headed for third. Heading for the plate, and that's a double. The tag, and that's out number 3, inning over.
Well, he was trying to get his team on the scoreboard and take a lead here in this ball game, but an outstanding job by the defense, excellent execution, a bang-bang play at the dish, and they just got him in time.
Bottom of the inning, and stepping in for the Yankees, Oswaldo Cabrera. There's a strike. Swing and a line drive, base hit out of the center field, and the leadoff man aboard.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. Put it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
No outs, runner at first. Here's Jose Trevino. First pitch just misses.
Count 1-0.
And the slider catches the zone.
Dangerous spot for that slider right there. Didn't seem to quite finish out front and get that sharp break. Tell you what, he doesn't want to throw that pitch again.
Swings and misses. And the count is 1-2. Cabrera gets his lead at first with nobody out. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
In now is the Yankees DH, Kyle Higashioka. He's a catcher by trade, but the DH here in this one. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. There's a swing and a miss.
Just a really nice slider down and in there. He wants to get the hitter thinking fastball, speed him up, and just subtract some velocity and add a little movement.
This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. Makes the catch for the out.
Now batting, shortstop.
Back to the top of the lineup. Now it's LeMahieu up to hit. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. And that's in there for strike one. Singy, DJ LeMahieu earned a pretty cool distinction when he won the American League batting title with the Yankees in 2020. He became the first player in the modern era to win a batting title in both leagues. Remember, he won with the Rockies the batting title in the National League in 2016. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
Well, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
Judge, the next to hit, takes outside. Next offering is in for a strike. Two outs. Foul ball there. 2 outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. And down on strikes he goes. That ends the frame. A couple of hits. Back at Yankee Stadium, start of the fourth, and digging in for San Francisco, Wilmer Flores. And the pitch. Ball one, no strikes. And he hits a ground ball right side. Tosses to first, and one gone in the fourth as they get the leadoff man.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
This is Joey Bart. Entered the game on defense, so this is his first trip to the plate in this one. Pitch misses inside. 1-0. Swing and a miss. 98 on the gun. Close, but called a ball. And it's 2-1. On the ground. Whips it to first on the run. 2 up, 2 down.
First of all, that's just a nice job to even get to that ball. And then even more impressive was the throw. Off balance, had to try to, in the air, get his shoulders turned and make a strong throw. Does show off the strength of the arm. We're usually used to seeing that kind of arm strength from the shortstop.
Yastrzemski in the box with 2 gone. And takes a look at a called strike. Strike 2.
0-2.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Giants down in order. Still no score. Bottom of the fourth, and stepping in for the Yankees, Anthony Rizzo. The wind and the pitch. Ball 1 there. But we all know about Anthony Rizzo's skill set on the field. Multiple times at All-Star. Multiple times he's won the Gold Glove. He even won the National League Platinum Glove. But also a guy who won the 2017 Roberto Clemente Award for his work off the field. The 2-0 is in for a strike.
Well, just all around the kind of player that you want to have right in the middle of your lineup. He's a leader, and he leads by example. Doesn't seem to be one that talks a whole lot, but his actions are what does the talking for him.
Here's a 2-2. The punch out there picks up strikeout number 7.
Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. They tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
Giancarlo Stanton to the plate now. That one's in there, 0-1. Giancarlo Stanton, certainly a physical presence, and Chris, one of the more imposing guys at the plate in the entire sport.
He's a force, and I think it's scary for pitchers thinking about making a mistake to him because you know you're not going to get that baseball back. He hits the ball so hard, you don't even...
Got him swinging. Slider got him for strike 3.
That was a well-executed slider away for the strikeout right there. First 2 pitches filled up the zone and got him ahead 0-2 in the count, and at that point, you can start expanding the zone as a pitcher. He made him chase and got the quick strikeout.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's Josh Donaldson. 0 for 1 so far. In there for strike 1. Swing and a high fly ball to left. And that'll do it. 1, 2, 3 go the Yankees. And we are still scoreless. Back in the Bronx, top 5, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading it off, Thairo Estrada. The wind of the pitch. 0-1.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Right-hander kicks, deals. And a foul ball. And the 0-2. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. One gone here.
Just overmatched on that fastball right there, and it wasn't like he was set up for it by something off speed earlier in the at-bat. Just came right after him with 3 straight, and he had no answer for it.
And up next for the Giants, Brandon Crawford. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at-bat. And that one fouled off. Brandon Crawford, a player who has been a stalwart at shortstop for the San Francisco Giants, helped them win World Series in 2012 and 2014. And he comes from a line of Giants fans. His parents, Mike and Lynn, they had Giant season tickets. They took Brandon to games all the time growing up. Next offering is in for a strike.
Yeah, Bay Area kid who loved his San Francisco Giants, and so cool that he was able to establish a career with this team. Got to the big leagues pretty quickly, called up a little bit early, and never went back down again.
Crawford has played the most games at shortstop in Giants history. You could make a pretty good case he's the best shortstop in the history of the franchise. Blake Sabol, the next Giant to hit. Hit it well, but flied out to the deepest part of the outfield his first time.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at-bat.
In there, and it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
The wind of the pitch. And there's a foul ball. The pitch. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Right through there, got him. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Giants go down quietly, and we're still knotted at 0. Back at Yankee Stadium, we head to the bottom of the 5th. Here's the second baseman, Gleyber Torres. The right-hander back to work. And takes low for ball 1. Torres, a guy the Yankees acquired for Aroldis Chapman back in 2016.
He is fearless. You can't tell if he's been in this league for 8 years or 2 years.
Next one misses. 2-0. That one missing inside.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
Next pitch in for a strike. 3-1. Swing and a base hit.
Showed some really nice patience in that at-bat. Worked himself into a good count. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Oswaldo Cabrera stepping in now for the Yankees. Picked up a base hit to center his first time up. First pitch, not close. And now 1-2.
That's one of those swing now before the pitchers even let go of the baseball.
Caught him looking for the K.
Well, you could tell he wasn't expecting that ball to break back in on him. He may have been looking for something away, maybe something soft, but that slider on the inside corner absolutely frozen.
Jose Trevino stepping in now for the Yankees. Went down on strikes his first time through. And the first offering is not close. The pitch. And now 2-0.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
Misses with the 2-0, and he's fired 3 straight outside the strike zone. There's a strike.
Getting a little frustrated with the strike zone.
The 3-1 in for a strike, full count.
That was the pitch to hit. Four-seam fastball instead of that sinker ball that makes you hit it on the ground. He missed a good one.
Fights it off. He'll see another. On the ground, could be 2. Fires to second for 1. And it's a double play to end the inning.
Well, we can never overstate it. Pitcher's best friend right there. Double play, gets out of the jam, saves some pitches.
All set for the top of the 6th. Now it's J.D. Davis.
The designated hitter, J.D. Davis.
Cole back to work. That catches the zone for a strike. It's 0-1. And fouled off. Oh, 2 now. Got him swinging.
Well, that right there is just a pitcher's pitch. Tailing away from the hitter, blowing away with some good action at the end. You know, even if he gets the bat to that ball, it's probably just a weak ground ball to the opposite side. Tell you what, that's a tremendous 2-strike pitch.
And here's the first baseman, Lamont Wade Jr. Outfield playing pretty shallow. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Line drive, caught.
The right fielder, number 8, Michael.
The batter will be Michael Conforto. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. And the right-hander deals. That one ripped, but foul.
Well, he got challenged with a good fastball right there. Just couldn't catch up.
And he deals. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. The wind to kick the pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Blew the express right by his bat for strike 3. Back here at the ballpark, bottom of the 6th inning. Now it's the DH, Kyle Higashioka. Higashioka in his 5th season, 32 years old, and he's usually a catcher. Today he gets off his legs a bit. He's the DH. Comes up empty on the swing. 0-2 now. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Oh, that slider was way out of the zone, and for me it just comes down to not seeing the pitch out of the hand, not tracking it into the zone, and then also being a little bit anxious, not confident in your 2-strike approach. And so when a guy's in that position, you get him to commit early, and a lot of times you get the swing and miss as you did right there.
LeMahieu, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. Next offering is in for a strike.
Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt in the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call. Well, you can't really adjust your game plan for that last pitch. Guy hasn't thrown it very much. You got to focus on the stuff that he's throwing up there most of the time.
That's towards center. Yastrzemski coming on. Makes a nice grab at a full sprint. That's out number 2.
Now batting, center fielder, Aaron.
Here comes Aaron Judge. Gotta be careful with this guy. He's got power. He can untie it with 1 swing. That one's in there, 0-1. Aaron Judge in 2016 got 95 plate appearances and hit just 179. He kept that number 179 in the notes section on his iPhone the entire offseason. And then in 2017, he had 52 homers and won the Rookie of the Year. And that is that. We go to the top of the 7th, and digging in for San Francisco, Wilmer Flores. The pitch. There's a strike. kicks and deals. Got it by him for the K.
Gosh, here it is. Hit it. 3-pitch strikeout. All fastballs. Man, he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch right now.
Now it's going to be Joey Bart. Grounded out his first time. Swinging a foul straight back. This one high in the air to left center. Judge makes the play, and there's 2 away.
The center fielder, number
Mike
5.
Yastrzemski up here, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Next pitch downstairs, and that is ball 1. Righty delivers. And now it's even up.
Just an outstanding job of spinning the baseball, moving it around, doing what he does.
The next offering misses. And that's ball 2. Swing and a miss.
Well, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat. Here at new Yankee Stadium in the Bronx, set for the last half of the 7th. And here is Anthony Rizzo.
He's a big, strong guy, can untie this game with one swing.
And a pitch. That's in there. Strike 1. Next pitch is popped up. Flores racing over to make the catch.
That was a good hard fastball with some nice ride up in the zone right there. Hitter looked like he was on it, but I think that velocity at the end just beat him. Instead of a line drive or something hit deep, it's a pop-up and an easy out for the defense.
Stanton stands in now and watches strike 1. Ground ball right side, and they take care of Stanton for the out.
Now batting, third baseman, Donaldson.
Now it's Josh Donaldson's turn to hit. Swing and a high fly ball left field. And the inning is over. Ready to begin the 8th, and digging in for San Francisco, Thairo Estrada. And a pitch. And there's the strike.
I really like how he's been attacking hitters early in at bats. He's thrown strikes on the first pitch to over 70% of the guys he's faced in this one.
And the righty deals. And a strike.
Man, he is just dialed in right now. Every pitch thrown with so much conviction.
The other way. Makes the grab. One down.
The batter, number 35, shortstop, Brandon Crawford.
And now, Brandon Crawford. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. The pitch. And a foul ball third base side. Uh-oh, that got him. And the potential winning run is aboard.
These types of mistakes usually turn out to be costly this late in the ball game. Things can really slip away in a hurry.
Sable stands in now, looks at that one inside.
Way to lay off that pitch down. If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Laser base hit. And the go-ahead run into scoring position. One away. Blake Sable with his first major league hit. And this is a moment I'm sure he'll never forget. Congrats.
Yeah, great moment for him and his family. A guy works so hard and has to wait so long for this to happen. And when it does, it can kind of be overwhelming, Boo. You still have to stay locked in on the game, but it's great when you can take a minute to just appreciate what you've done and how hard you've worked to get here.
J.D. Davis, the next Giant to hit. This is what stat nerds like myself might call a high leverage situation.
Yeah, Boog, not sure what the numbers say, but clearly an at-bat that could change the course of this game dramatically.
Swings through that one. 0-1. One out. The go-ahead run is at second. One now. That one hit to right. Stant should have this one. Makes the catch. Out number 2.
Now batting, the first baseman, Lamont Wade Jr.
So digging in, Lamont Wade Jr. 1 for 3. In there for strike 1.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, this is a higher leverage spot, and I love the way that he's turned things around. He's got 2 outs now ahead in this count, and he can pretty much dictate what's going to happen next in terms of the pitch sequence.
Righty to the plate. That one 95 to finish him off. Now into the ball game on defense, number 70. He's in at shortstop. Back in the Bronx, bottom of the 8th. Stepping in, Gleyber Torres. That's in for a strike. Movement in the bullpen, Jacob Junis getting loose out there. Rebbia getting loose as well. Up the middle. in plenty of time to first. And Gleyber Torres retired.
I love how guys at this level are able to slow the game down, whether it's in the batter's box or on defense. And right there, that was a good job of knowing just how much time he had. We talk about that internal clock. He was able to gather himself, get a good grip, and make an accurate throw across the diamond.
Now, Oswaldo Cabrera. First pitch doesn't find the zone. And here it comes. Off the mark there. And now 2-0.
2-0.
And a pitch. That one misses. And that's ball 3.
At this point in the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it.
That just missed. He walked him on 4 pitches.
Well, he's starting to look a little gassed to me, and we'll see if they go to the bullpen in this spot or not.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Logan Webb won't go any further, and we'll be back with their first arm out of the pen after a quick break. A new arm into the game, the righty, Jacob Junis. He has a great slider with tons of movement.
Jacob Junis.
Substitution now at first base. Entering is the pinch runner, Aaron Hicks. One down, runner at first. And up next for New York, Jose Trevino. Next offering is down low. Ball 1. In the dirt, but kept close. Nice job behind the plate there. The 2-0 is in for a strike.
Good approach right there. You want to get something just a little higher that you can elevate. Stay out of that double play.
1 away. Tie game. Go ahead run stands at first. Swing and a miss. And it's 2-2.
They haven't scored yet in this game, and with that swing, they're definitely trying to get on the board. That's the way guys go about their business today.
Line drive. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 2 down.
Well, such a confidence boost for a reliever to come into the ball game and get the first hitter he faces. Just makes everything slow down a little bit, and then from there can really settle in.
Now up as the Yankees DH, Kyle Higashioka. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. Now 1-1.
1-1.
2 gone. The possible go-ahead run at first. And 1-2.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Swings and misses. Struck him out.
I think the key is arm action on the changeup. When you can sell it like a fastball, you drop the velocity, you get the swing and miss, and you walk off the field. So coming into the game now on defense, Aaron Hicks. He'll be out in left field. Back now in the Bronx. All set to start the 9th in this one. And digging in for San Francisco, Michael Conforto. They hand the ball over to a new arm, Clark Schmidt.
Number 86.
The wind and the pitch. And first offering is fouled off. Left-hand batter waits. And it's 1-1. Kicks and fires. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Fouls that off to the left, and will do it again. Got him. Now one gone in the ninth.
Well, this is no secret. That slider is going to be his go-to pitch. Everyone in the ballpark knows it. It's a massive part of his arsenal, and he'll throw it a lot and in pretty much any count, any situation, and he's going to look to punch guys out as well. I tell you what, the effectiveness of that slider is always a big key for him.
Wilmer Flores, the next Giant to hit. In there, and it's 0-1. That one drilled left field. Hicks puts it away. 2 down.
Great swing of the bat right there. Trying to get on as that go-ahead run. He just wasn't able to find a hole.
Joey Bart now at the plate. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Schmidt, in his second season, he features a slider, a sinker, a slurve, a four-seamer, and he works in a changeup. Lifted in the air out to left. Hicks is there for it. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And that is the inning. Nothing across here this half. To the bottom of the ninth we go. Top of the order due up. And we still have no score. Welcome back. Now it's the shortstop, DJ LeMahieu. Junis back to work. And ball 1. Signs of movement in the Giants bullpen. Camilo Doval up and loosening in the pen. Next offering misses. 2 balls, no strikes to count. Swing and a ball popped up. And it falls. And now the winning run is on base.
You know, I was watching his rounds during batting practice today. So impressed with his ability to let the ball travel, go back up the middle and the other way. Sometimes when you step in the box during the game, you get a little anxious and you get away from that. But so far, I've seen him stay consistent with his pregame preparation.
So a change being made at first base. On a pinch run, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. Now it's Aaron Judge up to the plate. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads. First offering misses the mark. There's a strike. The 1-1. In the air, right field. And that should be extra bases. Makes the turn at second, heads for third. Throw comes in, and the winning run stops 90 feet from home. Nobody out.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Looks like we've got a substitution at first. And here's the Yankees pinch runner, Estevan Florial. Digging in, Anthony Rizzo. And that's in there for strike one.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
Right-handed reliever. And that's in for a strike.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
The next pitch misses. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Right-hander kick steals. A little bit low.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
On the ground, 2 ball. Play at the plate. Got him. And he'll be safe at first.
Now batting, right fielder.
I think he could have had a better read than that. With the infield back and a ball on the ground, you're expected to score if you're going to go. To get thrown out at home plate, that's probably a bad jump by the base runner, but an excellent play on defense.
Is there a little wrinkle to that? I think there was.
Yeah. A little slider action.
0-1 down. And that one cutting but missing down low. And another ball.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
And he grounds one to the right side. Feeds to second, out there. Double play, and we're headed to extra innings. So they can't push across the winning run, and that means free baseball here this afternoon. 9 isn't enough to decide a winner, so we are now into the game. Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. He's in at shortstop. Back for more from the Bronx. On to extra innings. And digging in for San Francisco, Mike Yastrzemski. Clips the outside corner, and it's 0-1. Action in the pen down there. Camilo Doval, the young right-hander, up and throwing. Brebbia getting cranked up as well. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
He's had a tough day at the plate. 3 strikeouts already. It's hard not to think negative, but you got to find a way to somehow center up the baseball and put it in play.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
That was a tough slider right there. He couldn't get a piece of it just to try to keep the at-bat alive. And hitters will tell you that slider, when a guy's able to really tunnel the pitch where it looks like a fastball and then late has really good bite, so tough to lay off of because you've made the decision you don't want to get beat by a fastball, and then you swing and you miss. You go back to the dugout shaking your head.
Estrada in the box now. Takes strike 1. Next offering is in for a strike. Bart, the runner at second with 1 away. Here comes a pitch. On the ground right side. And it finds its way through for a hit. The relay throw. Not in time. He beat it, and they've got the lead. Number 70, the next Giant to hit. Trying to pick up his first knock in the big leagues. On the ground, a second, might be 2. Throw on to Rizzo. 2 gone now. Now the left fielder, Blake Sable. And first offering is fouled off. Runner at second, 2 down. Two as he waves at that one.
Well, you can't expect to get a great pitch to hit with an open base and a runner on second. He's going to have to really tighten up his sights here, make sure that he can barrel up the ball.
The 0-2. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. So 1 run on 1 hit. No errors and a runner left. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. It's now a 1-0 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back now, and on the mound, the closer, Camilo Doval.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
So a change being made out at second. Pinch running here, Andres Amoros. Well, 1-run game at the plate. Josh Donaldson. And the pitch. There's a strike.
Well, comfortable or not, these are the situations closers they seem to live for. And you get into some hot water, a jam, tough spot, whatever you want to call it. But this is where they earn their keep.
Comes up empty on the swing. 0-2 now. Action in the San Francisco bullpen. Johnny Brebbia up and throwing for Gabe Kapler. Got him! And that's the first out. Here is Gleyber Torres. And there's no doubt that they'll feed off the energy from this crowd, right?
I mean, yeah, I'd say the intensity level has gone up a few notches for sure.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. Man at second. There's a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Going to count 1-2.
When you throw a fastball by a guy like that, I imagine it's got to feel incredible. Look for him to throw it again at some point.
In the dirt. And the runner holds. Tying run in scoring position. Yeah, the home team trying to pull it out. Got him! Back-to-back strikeouts. Here's Aaron Hicks getting his first plate appearance here in extra innings. He entered the game as a pinch runner. In there for strike 1. So the tying run at second. Base hit into center field. And they hold the tying run at third. They're up the stop sign even with 2 away.
Well, that at bat had a lot of pressure riding on it. So really great job coming through right there. It's got to feel good. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch you could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good. Now a huge at bat in this game coming up.
And a foul ball. 2 outs. Both the tying and winning runs are on. And a swing and a miss. The tying and go-ahead runs are left aboard as this one is over. And a 1-0 final score here in this one. A 1-run extra inning win for Chris Singleton and our entire crew. I'm John Shambi saying so long.